Leaders are urging an end to the growing political chaos in Kenya, as we had mentioned, and they are refusing to endorse Sunday's election results. The CBC's David Common is in London with the latest reaction. Good morning, David.
Good morning, Suhana. Britain and the United States have issued that appeal for both sides in Kenya to reach out and find common ground. And there does seem to be a development just in the last few minutes. The Kenyan authorities have invited the opposition-dominated parliament out of this most recent election to meet and to discuss the issue. That may be offering somewhat an olive branch, but it's not clear what further impact that would have, or if in fact that meeting will go ahead. It seems unlikely that the two leaders, the president and the opposition leader, will get together, in large part because the opposition says the president simply must leave office before any negotiations can take place. There have been accusations that the opposition is carrying out a genocide, particularly after yesterday when a church full of people from one dominant tribe was torched, burning those inside alive. Now, stopping the violence is of course urgent, but not just for Kenya, for all of Africa. Kenya has long been a beacon of stability and democracy for its troubled neighbors. In just 4 days, that stability has gone out the window in horrific fashion. There is heavy pressure internationally for the two sides to get together, but there has been very little response. So, Suhana, the violence continues. And
let's look outside of Kenya. What does this violence in that country mean for the stability of its neighbors, David?
Some are already comparing what's happening now to the Rwandan genocide of 1994, albeit on a much smaller scale. The issue is tribal affiliations. The president belongs to one powerful clan, the opposition leader in another, and that has pitted person against person, town against town in Kenya. There are fears this is turning into something of a devastating civil war between the tribes, and like Rwanda, that could destabilize Kenya's neighbors and inflame tensions throughout the continent. The world urgently wants to stop it, but is stunned at how quickly this once prosperous and democratic nation could fall so far, so quickly. Suhana.
Thanks so much for the update. That's the CBC's David Common in London.